Hey folks, Jonathan here. Getting ready to pour the other half of the mold. Just pulled the pattern out. You can see I had one little piece fall off right there. Not a big deal. You know, it's got to be machined anyway. So instead of trying to fix it, we'll just make sure to get the dirt out of it or the sand out of it and go with it. But come out pretty good. I hope it's going to pour good. We'll see. Pretty complicated mold there, but probably honestly the most complicated I've ever poured, you know, with everything in it. And you know, hopefully my initials will come out okay. And you know, I wish I'd have changed that. I wish I'd have just put USA or something on it, but it don't matter, I don't reckon. But anyway, we're going to try to get this back together, and we're just about melted the aluminum, and if I can get this back on without hurting anything, then we'll pour it, and hopefully this one will come out all right, and I can we'll get the machining on this thing pretty soon. All right. Whew. All right, folks. Looks like it's that time again, ready to pour. So cross your fingers. Alright, that seemed to have went well. It took more aluminum than I thought it was going to. You'd be surprised the weight of these castings. Much heavier than I thought they were going to be. But they're pretty thick. So, and a matter of fact, I don't have my good one here. Where did I put it? Oh, it's over here on the milling machine. I got it laying on the milling machine. That's the one I'm going to use. But guess the weight, and I haven't checked the weight yet, but I will. But you can guess the weight of what that thing weighs. That's the old one I done. I think they're about 9 inches wide and probably 8 inches tall, and you know, right here it's about 2 inches thick. But anyway, and I'll weigh it up on some scales, and pounds and ounces. Tell me what you think it weighs, and remember it's aluminum, so it's not going to be stupid heavy, but there's some weight to them. Alright, I'm going to let this thing cool, and it sure is drawing. It's drawing big time, which, you know, that's a good thing. I'd rather it draw than not, you know, than not get a void filled in the mold. And hopefully this will work out. I had to do this one just a little bit different because we didn't have a center to put it on like we did on this one, where we stuck it, you know, right on this bearing boss. And but I think it'll turn out. I hope it'll turn out. Alright, show you shortly. Okay folks, I hope this ain't a bad sign. I hope it's a good sign, but this thing has sucked down in, daggone, 4 inches, 3.5 inches. I hope it's going to be okay. This one didn't take much at all. You know, the cooling process, as it shrinks, you know, it draws more in. So, but I'm just surprised it draws that much in. So, I'm hoping this turns out good. If not, you know, we may have to go back and add some sprues or whatever you want to call them on there. You know, vents, whatever. But I hope it turns out okay. You know, I'd love to get moving on the machining on this. I really would. Alright. Give it a few more minutes. Okay, not too bad so far. I knew that the inside was going to have some issues, nothing major, but I mean, it wasn't going to be really very smooth because of, you know, the way the sand was, but I wasn't worried about it. It wasn't a big deal. You know, that's got to be, I'm going to machine most of that out or clean most of the inside of it out anyway. So I'm going to set it up here and see if we can get the piece out of it and we'll look at it. Alright folks, turned out pretty nice. This is the first one and I think it's going to be usable. You know, I've come to the conclusion with this sand, I could have screened it a little better, but I'm not going to get much more of a smoother surface than that. But you know, you can take a Scotch-Brite on a die grinder and hit it, and it actually smooths really, you know, really good. I've been working on the other one, and you know, this one's going to work out just fine. Actually, pretty good shape. Got my initials; they came out pretty good. I like it, and I think it's going to work out. So we'll do just a little bit of cleanup on it, and you know, cut the vent and the sprue off, or whatever it is, or the fill, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not calling it right, and I'm sorry for that, but I just, you know, I hadn't took the time to go in there to look it up to be able to tell you right. But anyway, we'll maybe soon get the machining on it, and I'm tickled to death because that woodwork, you know, was pretty much, you know, my limit for sure for woodwork, and I'm just glad I'm glad that part's over with, so we can get to doing the kind of work I like doing. Let's put it that way. All right, thank you folks. Bye.